Welcome to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
Today, we're taking a closer look at something that's maybe more influential than we often think. It's about how the stories, the content kids encounter really early on, profoundly shapes them.
Yeah, their sense of who they are, how they see others, their place in things.
Exactly. And our sources really dig into this key developmental time.
And for this deep dive, we're sort of using Carl Jung's ideas as our lens.
Great. The archetypes and the collective unconscious.
That's it. We're trying to see how, the right kind of content can maybe build positive loops.
Loops that foster empowerment, compassion.
Empathy.
Precisely. In those developing minds.
And okay, to really get into these maybe complex ideas, we've got an example.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a surprising one, but one almost everyone will recognize. A kid's song.
Ah, intriguing. Okay, well, maybe first let's just quickly ground ourselves in Jung.
Good idea. The collective unconscious.
Right. He saw it as this shared kind of ancestral pool of experiences, patterns, something we're born with, not learn.
Exactly. The sort of psychological bedrock for all of us.
Okay, so it's like humanity's basic psychological software, almost.
You could put it that way, yeah.
And that's where we find the archetypes, these recurring images, ideas.
The primordial stuff, like you said, the hero, the caregiver.
The innocent, the trickster. These blueprints that just seem to resonate.
They do. And why they resonate so strongly, especially with young kids, is fascinating.
Go on.
Well, their minds are still developing, right? They often operate on a more intuitive, symbolic level.
Less analytical.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're figuring out the world, and these universal stories offer a ready-made framework. It's not conscious analysis for a toddler.
It's more like innate recognition, a kind of mental shortcut.
Spot on. Psychological shorthand. It just clicks.
Which brings us actually quite neatly to our main example.
The song.
Yeah, the Paw Patrol to the Rescue song. The source we looked at highlighted this one.
Okay, Paw Patrol. Seems simple enough on the surface.
Right. Just a catchy tune from a huge kids show, but the analysis suggests it's a masterclass in archetypes for kids.
Interesting. Where should we start? Verse 1.
Let's do it. You have the lyrics there.
Got him. Verse 1. When trouble's near and you need a friend, just call the pups. They'll save the day again. Ryder leads, and they're on their way, helping out in Adventure Bay.
Okay, so hearing that, it sounds pretty straightforward. But through that Jungian lens, what's deeper here?
Well, the first thing that jumps out is the hero archetype.
Right, the pups themselves.
Embodied by the pups, yeah. They answer the call to adventure, trouble's near. They respond.
And that's not just problem solving, is it?
No, it taps right into a child's basic need for security. That feeling that help will come.
Ah, I see. And Ryder.
Ryder steps into that wise sage role. Or maybe a guiding parent archetype.
Giving direction, but also stability.
Yes, providing that reliable structure, that reassurance. He's the steady hand.
Okay, so Ryder's not just the kid boss, he's tapping into something deeper. And that feeling of reliability that leads right into the chorus, which you mentioned, is powerful.
It really is. Let's hear it again. Chorus, Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol, we're on a roll. No job's too big, no pups too small. Paw Patrol, hear the call. We'll be there when you need us all.
That repetition, Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol. It feels like more than just saying they're good at their jobs.
It's like an affirmation, isn't it?
Yeah, building this sense of collective strength. A mantra, almost.
Absolutely. And that line, no job's too big, no pups too small, that's incredibly potent.
Why specifically that line?
Well, think about a little kid. They feel small, right? In a big world.
Often overwhelmed, yeah.
So this isn't just a nice phrase. It's a message that subtly changes how they see themselves.
How so?
If they internalize that, they start believing that even they, being small, can have a real impact, especially as part of a team.
So it shifts them from I can't towards how can I help?
Exactly. That's a massive shift in their sense of agency. It fosters empowerment.
Wow. Okay. And the end of the chorus, we'll be there when you need us all.
That goes back to the caregiver archetype, doesn't it?
That reliability again.
Building fundamental trust. That feeling of safety, knowing help is dependable, crucial for psychological security.
Makes sense. And then verse 2 gets into the individual pups.
Yeah, this is where the different facets of the team really come through, deepening the archetypes.
Okay, lay it on us.
Verse 2, Chase is brave. He's on the case. Sky flies high through time and space. Marshall's fired up. He's ready to go. And Rocky's got the tools to make it so. Zuma zips through every wave, and Rubble builds and keeps you safe. With teamwork, kindness, heart, and might, the Paw Patrol will do what's right.
Right. So each pup gets a little spotlight.
And each embodies specific archetypal aspects. Chase is the warrior, brave, decisive.
Okay.
Sky, flying high. She's like the magician or the explorer imagination, transcending limits.
Marshall.
Marshall, he's maybe the healer or just the enthusiast. Ready, fired up, maybe bringing that emotional energy.
Got it. Rocky.
Rocky's the innovator, the builder type, resourceful, got the tools.
Zuma. Zipping through waves.
Free spirit, maybe. Adventurer, adaptable.
And rubble builds and keeps you safe.
The protector, the builder again, but focused on security foundations.
So it's showing kids that a team needs all these different kinds of strengths.
Precisely. Diversity working together.
It's funny, these songs really do stick. I find myself humming that one sometimes.
Me too. And that stickiness is key, isn't it? That's how these messages embed themselves, consciously or not.
And that last part of the verse. With teamwork, kindness, heart, and might, the Paw Patrol will do what's right.
That feels like the core message, the moral compass being explicitly stated.
Yeah, it's not just what they do, but why and how. The ethics behind the action.
Absolutely nailing it. And this is where we get into that idea of the positive feedback loop.
Okay, explain that. How does repeated listening or watching build this loop?
Well, first, it reinforces those archetypal qualities. Kids learn heroes aren't just strong.
They're also kind, helpful, collaborative.
Right. It subtly guides their understanding of what being a good person actually looks like in action.
Shaping their internal blueprint.
Exactly. And second, there's the emotional resonance. Seeing the pups help others.
It triggers empathy in the child watching.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They feel the trouble, then the relief. It connects helping actions with positive feelings.
Hardwiring compassion as a good response.
You got it. Third is that empowerment piece we touched on.
Through identifying with the characters, especially the no pups too small idea.
Yes. It's not just a nice thought. It builds actual self-efficacy, seeing small characters make big contributions.
Makes the child feel like they can too, even if they feel small.
It gives them that internal sense of agency that I can tackle this feeling, a toolkit for their own lives.
That's huge.
It is. And finally, cognitively, these stories offer clear moral lessons.
Cause and effect.
Clear cause and effect. Challenge rises, team uses skills and virtues, fair outcome is reached.
It demonstrates justice, fairness, social responsibility.
In a very digestible way, yes. It actively shapes their moral compass towards doing what's right.
Okay, so Paw Patrol is a really strong example here, but obviously this isn't just about Paw Patrol.
No, not at all. It illustrates broader principles.
So what are those general principles we should look for in good kids content to foster this positive development?
Well, first, stories showcasing altruism, genuine helping.
And creative problem solving, right? Not just force.
Yes, ingenuity, resilience, overcoming obstacles thoughtfully.
And definitely cooperation and teamwork, showing that diverse skills together are stronger.
Crucial. Also, content that builds emotional intelligence.
How does that look?
Stories where characters actually deal with emotions, name them, manage them healthily. It helps kids understand their own feelings and others.
That makes sense. And I'd think celebrating diversity.
Absolutely vital. Exposing kids early to different cultures, perspectives, backgrounds, it builds acceptance.
Broadens their world.
For sure. And lastly, age-appropriate challenges and, importantly, triumphs.
So kids see characters face relatable struggles.
And then persevere, use ingenuity, and succeed. It builds hope. That sense that effort pays off.
So really it boils down to being intentional about the media kids consume.
Extremely intentional. It's not passive entertainment. It's active psychological engagement.
We're not just keeping them busy, we're helping build foundations.
Strong foundations for their sense of self, for empathy, for empowerment.
Nurturing those seeds from the start.
Exactly. Just like the Paw Patrol answers the call, we, through careful choices, can help kids grow into people ready to face the world.
With kindness, confidence.
And that deep-seated desire to do what's right.
So a final thought then, for you listening. Think back. What specific content from your own early childhood, a book, a song, maybe a cartoon, might have shaped your ideas about these archetypes, about positive action?
And how might that still be influencing the stories or media you connect with, or even create today? Something to mull over.